Hi, I'm James Schillinglaw. I'm here aboard the Celebrity Equinox, and I'm here at the Nexion conference. We're on a 7-day cruise to the ABC Islands in the Caribbean. It's a little rough day today, so if you see us swaying a bit, don't worry about it. But I'm here with Christy Bartlett, who's the owner of Daydream Cruise and Travel in Round Rock, Texas, and she is an independent advisor affiliate of Nexion. And we're going to talk to her, and she also just happened to have just won the Nexion Ambassador title. She's really one of the top travel advisors in Nexion and does all the things that you should do to become a great Nexion agent. So we're talking about that and more on Insider Travel Report. Now, Christy, first of all, great to meet you. Great to see you, and congratulations on this honor, right?
Thank you. Yeah, so I appreciate it.
That's a great news that you're doing this. And let's talk about how long have you worked as a travel advisor?
It has been 9 years. Wow. In October.
Wow. And why did you decide to get into travel agency?
We had to pay for college for our oldest.
Okay.
And I had been a stay-at-home mom for many years, and needed to jump back in, and this sounded good.
And has it been up until a certain point? I guess it was pretty good, right?
It's been great. I've thoroughly enjoyed it.
Now, what do you specialize in selling?
Cruises.
How odd, we're here.
I know, it's a shocker, but being in Round Rock, we are a drive market to Galveston, so it was easy.
And have you started branched out to other things too? Like, do you sell river cruises as well?
Yes, I do sell river cruises, and I do some land packages. I steer clear of Disney and all-inclusives as much as I can.
Okay. Well, that's and you've obviously been, were you affiliated with Nexion from the beginning?
Absolutely, from the beginning. I did the Travel Leaders of Tomorrow program and slid right into Nexion right after that.
Let's just clarify, the Travel Leaders of Tomorrow is a program that brings new advisors into the fold, and you don't have to become a Nexion agent, but they kind of attract them, and it's a way to train you and a way to really make you much more professional, right?
Absolutely. It's a great program. Heather runs a fabulous ship there.
Yeah, Heather Kindred, and we're going to be interviewing her a little later. We'll talk to her about that and what's an update. It's been a program that's been around a while. Now, what are the services and support from Nexion that you really turn to, the things that you really value?
I love all our training programs that they have, between connections, boot camps, essentials, groups, marketing, you name it, they've got it.
Yeah, well, I've also often told people, if you really want a good grounding from host agents, there's tremendous host agencies out there, tremendous training programs, but Nexion has one of the best ones, right?
They really do.
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
And this Travel Leaders Tomorrow, which is sort of, I think they had one before they had Travel Leaders Tomorrow, but now they have that, and it's a place to go right away, right?
Yes, that is it.
Yeah. Now, let's talk about you're now the Nexion Ambassador. That sounds very diplomatic, and there should be. I think that's great that you are. Now, what is first of all, that reflects what you've been doing so far. What do you think really got you the award?
I'm very fortunate. I have a co-leader of the Nexion Networks area for Austin. Right. And so we bring in lots of suppliers, we have meetings, we have lunch and learns, we get together as a group and talk best practices, and it's just formed this great group of agents in our Austin area that are invaluable to my business. I can bounce things off of them, they can bounce things off of me, and it's been great.
No, and so now you have the formal title of ambassador. What do you have to do What do you have to do now?
I guess I have to continue on. This was completely unexpected, and I'm very pleased and honored to have been named ambassador.
Now, how you also part of this was you had to show you would embrace Nexion's programs, and how have you done that? In a visible way.
I go to a lot of them. I go to what I can. This is my 5th connection, I think is what I figured out. I've been to the marketing, I've been to groups, just got done with their new revamped boot camps that they're doing that are more specific to certain aspects of your business. Again, Nexion network leader role. Right. But I will recommend Nexion to everybody that has an inkling.
And obviously you also have to sell a lot of their preferred suppliers, so I guess you focus on that.
Yes.
And you sell cruise, so there's a lot of cruise suppliers in Nexion. Right?
There are a lot of cruise suppliers in Nexion, and we've got
including our hosts, right?
Exactly, and then we've got a lot of great local support for our cruise suppliers that are in our area.
And also, I think one of the stipulations of being an ambassador is you have to promote the value of travel agencies and travel advisors, right?
Yes, we do.
Yeah, and so how have you done that, or how do you think you'll do that in the future?
It's more networking with people outside of the industry, of course, and just letting people know that we're out here. And again, I don't care if they use me or if Joe Blow down the street. Right. Just use a travel agent. We serve a purpose. We're here in your side to go to bat for you.
Absolutely, and I think it's actually finally coming around again. It always seems that now the value of a travel advisor is being seen increasingly, and especially now, and especially after the pandemic. And I guess one of my questions is, how did you get through that pandemic period, and how has it been coming back? Right?
We had a lot of canceled cruises. A lot of things pushed back, a lot of refunds coming in, but I did have some really good clients that pivoted to land. So
then you might have to sell some all-inclusives then, right?
And I did, and it was great. They had a great time every time they traveled, and we just kind of carried on. We knew there had to be a light at the end of the tunnel somewhere.
Yeah. And when cruising finally got back to it, how did it start for you? And how has the past year been for you? It's
been incredibly busy. A couple different cruise groups on Royal. I've got a cruise group booked for Viking next year. It's exploding.
Yeah, well, apparently, this is 2022 was a pretty good year. 23 has been a pretty good year, and next year, barring any unforeseen incident, looks like it's going to be another banner year for travel and for cruising. Right?
Yes, oh, absolutely. Yeah. I've got things on the books for 24, late 24. And 25, actually. Oh, my gosh.
And even right after the pandemic, it seems like we had a slew of new ships coming out in expeditions, in big ships, small ships, whatever, right?
All of them. And being in Galveston, we're getting new cruise ports, which is exciting.
Yeah, well, Galveston, everyone's talking about, even today at the session, people are talking about Galveston, got a new cruise terminal, you got all things going on, and a lot of ships are going in there, right?
A lot of ships are coming back to Texas, which is fabulous. So we've got Princess back, we've got MSC, we've had NCL. It's
a great time.
It's a great place to be.
Absolutely. Now, what does the future hold for your agency and your affiliation with Nexion?
That's a great question. I think we're marching forward. I've got a couple fantastic ICs that I'm working with. We'll probably bring a few more on board, and we will just kind of grow from here.
Well, I know one of the questions is, if you're so busy, you got to get more people to help you, right?
I do, and not wanting to do the all-inclusives, I do need to have somebody to hand those off to.
Yeah, so that's good. You want to get a little diversity out, because who knows? Sadly, I mean, I don't think, I hope it never happens again. Never had that kind of incident ever. And we had 9/11, we had things like that, but this was a total, travel stopped.
It was a stop.
Although, honestly, as soon as I could, I got traveling.
Oh, so did I. Yeah. I was in Alaska in 2020, in August of 2020.
Wow.
One of 600 people to see the college fjords that year. Okay. So that was amazing.
That's great news. And so you felt you had to lead the way, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, tell your clients it's okay to travel.
It's okay to travel.
Now, where can your fellow travel advisors and Nexion advisors go if they want to get in touch with you to find out more? And also, because now that you have this new role as Nexion ambassador, you'll have responsibilities, right?
They can reach me by email. It's Christy@daydreamcruise.com, or I'm happy to chat with them on the phone.
Okay.
So that's 512-496-9624.
Fantastic. Well, Christy, congratulations first off on being named Nexion Nexion Ambassador. And you really seem to exhibit all the qualities that the Nexion team here believes really are essential. And good luck with the new. I mean, I hope you don't get too much business, although you you just hire more people, right?
We'll just hire more people. It'll be fine.
It's been an amazing trend. Considering we went from nothing for almost 2 years there to this motherlode of business that's been amazing. It's been a perfect time to be. Do you think now is kind of the perfect time to be a travel advisor?
I actually do. Yeah. Jump in, start learning. There's plenty of customers for everybody.
Absolutely. Well, Christy, again, thank you so much. We got to go back to our cruise. We're still rocking a little bit, but Christy and I, it doesn't bother us that much. There are some people who are having a little problem, but hey, as I was talking to Seth, who I just interviewed too, who has his own agency, he said we both love ships, and you know what? A little cruise without a rock is not really a cruise, right?
It's really not. It's really not.
Absolutely. So thanks again, Christy. I'm James Shillinglaw, and this is Insider Travel Report.